Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. We're headed out again, this time to Gifford Pinchot State Park. We got the Sun Dolphin kayaks on the top, the bicycles in there. But you know, this is a toy hauler and I don't always carry the motorcycles. Sometimes we need it for extra storage. So if I'm taking the bicycles and the other kayaks, I need 4. I strap those kayaks in here. Of course, they're not going anywhere. So a very versatile KZ180 Sportsman TH. We can close that up. I'll bring you back when we get there. Now on this trip, I am trying my Rand McNally RVND 7. And you can see it up there on the window. And I'm trying this out for a couple reasons. First of all, it gives you a lot of options, and we'll go through them on routing. But for me, the most important thing is I can put the dimensions of my rig in there. So if I'm going down a road or I'm planning a route and there's a bridge that's 9.5 feet and my rig won't get through it, it won't put me on that route. So this really does help you avoid those situations where you may have to back up and turn around. And that's happened to me twice by just using my regular phone GPS. So we're giving this a try. We're going to see how it works. I'll let you know. We are underway. The map is working fine. And it did route me. There's a bridge that was close to the height of my rig. And it did route me away from that road. So it does work as intended. So far, pretty pleased with its performance. When you enter Gifford Pinchot State Park, you're going to come up to this building where normally you would check in and get your paperwork for your site. However, as we can see, I guess they're still under some COVID-related protocols. So if you have a reservation, you can go directly to your site. But if you're a walk-in looking for a lot, then of course you go up to the window and see if there's any sites left. No alcoholic beverages at state parks and only 1 car per site. Second car must fit on pavement or park in the second lot. Park, it's 2,338 acres. The lake itself is 340 acres. And this shows you the campground. Our sites are right there. There is 18 miles of hiking trails in a variety of difficulty levels. So there's something for everybody. Of course, you can see the depths of the lake. We have made it to our site at Gifford Pinchot State Park. We are in site 244. And you can see it's a big site. We have friends coming for that site. We have friends in that site and the site beyond there. As you can see, I got all 4 kayaks here. These 2 I hauled in the camper. I also had my truck bike rack in there. So I have the bikes here. I have my grill out. I have the tablecloth on there. You see the RC car. Got the coolers for the drinks, and I have some chairs out. Put the awning out in a little bit. I did forget my mat. So that was an epic fail on my part. There are some sites that are pet friendly and full hookups, and we have a full hookup site. So we have water here. We have sewer. Of course, I never hooked that up to the very end. And we have 30 or 50 amp electric. I run on 30. There's a playground right next to us. And then we see Tim has got his Class A all set up and ready. And the Hams have their Greyhawk all set up on their site. So all these sites here are pet friendly and full hookup. Arriving at 5:30, Mr. Jay Herman and the kids and his spouse who is hiding. Notice they got their fire started. You cooking on the fire, Jay? There we go. They got the Jayco all set up. So we got 4 sites in a row right by the playground and volleyball. So we're ready to explore the park. My driver for today, you may recognize from his fire making skills, and Mr. Tim Hoffman behind the wheel while we do our video. Now, as in most of the state parks, Gifford Pinchot does have an amphitheater where they put on programs and presentations. And with COVID now being under control, they're starting to use these and have more presentations. You come up this trail too, so it's a really nice setting for an amphitheater. Okay, so we want to check out the bathrooms and give you an idea of the condition of the bathroom. So let's go take a look. So the bathhouses are functional, could use some updating. There's a number of showers, a number of sinks, a couple of stalls, and a couple of urinals. So they're adequate. Now, a lot of the sites at Gifford Pinchot State Park do not have full hookups. So you need a place to dump the tanks. And we see their dump station actually has 4 spots, one coming in this way, one coming out that way, one here and one there. At the Gifford Pinchot State Park, there are a number of different accesses for the lakes. The lakes are electric motors only, and it is called Pinchot Lake. So not bad. The water level is down right now. They were fixing the lake. And you can't swim in there, but you can launch your kayaks and your boats if you can get them over into the water. So it's a little rough here. The lake level is probably down about 10 feet. They do have yurts and cottages for those of you who want the camping experience but don't have a camper, so we'll just take a quick look at those. And you can see the cottages do have electric in them. And of course here is the yurt. Very nice, and they have direct access to the water, so that's a very nice feature. There's a swimming area with a beach on Pinchot Lake, and they also have changing room and bathroom here. The lake level is down, but once the lake level comes back up, then swimming will once again be allowed. You can put your kayaks on the racks and lock them up if you want to. I have a couple benches to sit. So this might be where we put the kayaks in because it is sand to the water. You can see all the little fish moving. There, now you're getting it. What we don't see is Owen. We suspect his first kayaking trip will be on the Susquehanna River. Probably. In that flat area. Yeah. This is his first time in that kayak, right? In what? In his kayak. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, they're doing good. Yep. So we got here Mr. Lincoln Herman. Mr. Lincoln Herman, what do you want to tell us about your kayaking experience here? Who are you?
I am 8. I'm going to 3rd grade. I love playing volleyball, and this is my first time ever kayaking.
Whenever we go kayaking, we always take along a couple of nurse practitioners in case there's a situation.
Yep, for all age groups.
So there they are.
Cover 0 to 99.
So there we go.
Well, we're off duty today.
There's an off-duty librarian right here. Mr. Alistair is doing really well for his first time out on the water. And there's Dad, Mr. J, aka Jan Herman. He is loving it. He's having a blast. What do you think about Pinchot Lake?
Are we just like staying in this area? I think they're doing good.
Yeah, they're getting the hang of it. Lincoln loves it.
I'd like to give you our impressions of Gifford Pinchot State Park. It's in Lewisberry, Pennsylvania, near York and Gettysburg, in that area. It's about 2,300 acres, I believe. I'll put the size of it right here. Maria, what are your thoughts on Gifford Pinchot?
I like the campsite. It's very spacious, and right now we're being entertained with the cicadas. So it's a memorable camping trip.
So what was your favorite activity at the park?
We did some kayaking, which was really pretty out in the lake.
So there's
and bike riding.
So there's a lot of trails that you can hike on, and we also did some biking.
Little bike ride down the trail. Really nice trail. It's shaded, so even in the hot sun, you know, you're walking on a really cooler area. So that's a advantage to this trail. I didn't want to interrupt your walk.
Oh, no.
All good, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Like for kayaking, the river was low, or the lake was low because they were working on the dam and it hasn't completely filled up. And there were a lot of fish in the lake, and we saw heron and some turtles.
And a chipmunk came to visit us.
There are over 300 sites here. Some of them are full hookup, some of them are water and electric, some are electric only, some don't have any hookups. So you have to be careful when you register for a site that you make sure you know what type of site you're getting. So every 17 years we have a cicada outbreak, and you can hear them in the background. They are loud during the day, but they do quiet down at night.
Yeah, I don't hear them at night.
We didn't hear them at night, so that's good. There is a very nice day use area that we could see from the kayaks.
So here is the day use area.
The one drawback, I think, is that there's no camp store.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So there's no camp store, so if you want supplies, you have to go outside of the park, but it's not that far. It's maybe 1.5 miles down the road. So,
And everybody's talking about the ice cream store.
yeah, Forey's Ice Cream is right next door, and
Okay.
everybody likes to go over there. So,
What is it called?
Forey's.
Forey's.
Yeah, I think it's Forry. And they do have food there, like cheesesteaks and burgers and fries and that kind of stuff. So that's not too far. You can actually ride your bike to that. It would be there. So we did that. There's a couple different playgrounds. These sites that we're on, I'm in site 244 that are right along here where our friends are. They are really large sites. So you could get a big fiver in here if you wanted. So overall, it's a really nice state park. As far as pricing is concerned, it's about $45 a night plus $6.50 for your reservation fee, your online reservation fee. So it was like $97 for the 2 nights, which is really good pricing for what you get here. One of the things I want to mention about Gifford Pinchot State Park is that there are pet-friendly sites like the ones we're in, but there are parts of the park, the campground, where you can't have pets. So if you're bringing your pets with, you want to make sure you book a site that is pet friendly. The rangers were very helpful, friendly here. We didn't have any issues with that. So overall, I would give this park 2 thumbs up. Marie, what about you?
Yeah, maybe 3 thumbs up.
There you go. We just grew another thumb. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more videos that we put up, what should they do, Marie?
Subscribe.
And if you want to know each time we put up a new video, what could they do?
Ring the bell.
And finally, to help our videos be seen by more people, what should they do?
Give us a thumbs up.
But more important than all that,
They'll have some fun out there.
thanks for watching.
No camping trip is complete without a Brian Ham fire.